Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your boy Hooligan Carnage back with another video. We back with another unique build from 2K26. Sorry for the delay, but I had a lot of stuff going on. But before we get into the build, we're gonna show some of these great highlights from my two-way three-level shot creator, which has transformed to a thieving mid-paint maestro because I put cap breakers on my steals and my ball handling, my pass accuracy. So it changed the name to that build, and I like the name. As you can see, I can still do the same damage. It's just that I can steal better. I pass better now. But as the game continue to go on, they all go add patches to the game and they go change stuff about your build. But other than that, we got a great build right here in front of you. We're looking at another shooting guard, because once my shooting guard is complete, once I get him to a certain level, I'm gonna make another one. The second one is going to be 6'6", 208 pounds, and the wingspan going to be 6'9". Now you see the attributes that is potential on the right. Could get a 99 close shot, 99 driving layup, driver dunk is a 98, standard dunk 85, etc, etc, blase blase woo woo with an 89 3 ball. Speed with ball could be an 85, speed could be a 94. You know, all the good things that you want to look into for a shooting guard. Now, if you look at my attributes, what I put on him, he got a 74 close shot. He got an 80 driving layup, an 89 driver dunk, 41 standing, post control like a 36. Okay, I'm not planning on being in the post that much. I'm gonna let the big man handle his job down there. I'm not trying to do no post fade. I ain't trying to do no spin off from layup. I ain't doing none of that. Only way I'm doing the layup is on a fast break, and most likely I'm gonna do a contact dunk. You see the mid range is an 80 with a 89 3 ball and a 74 free throw. Pass accuracy is a 77 with a ball handle at 80, and speed with ball is a 75. Interior defense is a 59, perimeter defense is a 80, steals is a 94, which is very important. Because if you do it right, you're going to have legendary interceptor. Speed is an 87, agility is an 80, and the vert is an 80. Now, with this close shot, you will have float game on silver and paint prodigy on bronze. Can you change that? It's up to you. It might change the name, but it's up to you. Driving layup, you will have layup mismatcher at bronze. If you get it to an 85, you can't make it silver. I ain't really bothered to do that. I'm gonna see if we could change that before we could get that, but to be honest, it's not really worth it to me. Now, you're driving dunk, you're gonna have area wisdom on half. You're gonna have posterizer on silver. Both of them is a dangerous combination, especially if you get a perk on either one of them. Let me see, standing dunk, you're gonna have the area wisdom on half. I really don't see no rise up to be needed on a shooting guard. Your mid range, you're gonna have dead eye on silver, set shot specialist on gold, shifty shooter on silver, and that's pretty much it. Are you able to shoot mid range with this build? Yes. Can you fade with this build? Yes. Is it something that I promote a lot? No. But can you do it? Yes. That's the answer to all y'all questions. You know, y'all like to ask questions that don't need to be answered, but you ask because you feel like the build need to be broke down in details. This build is mainly for shooting threes, driving dunks, and secondary ball handling. And you can see with the threes, with the 89 3 ball, you're gonna have limitless range on silver, which is not bad. But if you get a perk 1, that's a gold. If you get perk 2, that's half. Shifty shooter, you can make that to gold or half. It all depends on what you want to do. Especially if you in the crew, you're gonna have +1, +2. Or especially if you do your build specialist, you're gonna have +1, +2. You can make the build dangerous on shooting if you do those two combinations. Your pass accuracy, you gonna get a Versatile Visionary, you go get Break Starter, and you go get Diamond. All three of them is going to be on gold. With your cap breakers, you can add on to make them to. All of them gonna be on silver. With your cap breaker, you can make all of these gold. It's up to you if you want to put your cap breakers on that. Ball handler, you have ankle assassin on bronze, handle for days on bronze, and you have unpluckable on silver. Again, with your cap breaker, you can add on to make them higher than what they are. You can make the ankle assassin and the handle for days on silver and have unpluckable on gold. It all depends on how you want to change your build. As you go, let me see, speed with ball, it is a 75, so you're gonna have lightning launch on silver. It's a great badge to have on silver, but you know you have those runners that want to get that boost when they do their dribble move, so you can make that to go with a badge perk. Interior defense, I really don't look at that, but you do get off ball pests. I really let the big man, you know, from small forward on up, I let them deal with the interior. I feel like that who will be down there fighting. I should be able to put my hands up and help, but the way how 2K26 is made, I don't need to be down there. You got 7 fools hitting 3 on the perimeter. Now on the perimeter, I do have bronze challenger with a bronze on ball menace and pit dodger, and you have off ball pass on gold. You can make each badge go up by using your badge perk, or if you get your cap brick, you can add on to make the badge even better. If it was up to me, I would definitely try to get pit dodger, off ball menace, and challenger up to silver, so you could easily just go up to an 85 and everything will become silver. Then if you get a badge +1 or +2, you could go to the next level, making them to gold or half. Off ball pest, it definitely could go up to half or legend. I feel like half would be all right. I feel like gold will be straight, to be honest. I don't think you need to be overpowered with it, but you know some people like to be overpowered with things. With your steel, with that 94 steel, this is what will make you the ball hawk that you are. You're gonna have interceptor on half, and you're gonna have glove on gold. Now with a badge perk, you can get that interceptor on legend, and you can also make that glove on legend if you put the badge perk on +2. That if it allow you to. Remember, anything that you do, you gotta make sure that it fall under that tier. So if glove is under tier 1 and it's a +2 on tier 1, you can make that the half. I'm really not gonna look at the offensive rebound and defensive rebound, because that is not what this build made for, or blocks. You could add on cap breaker, get the block, but it's really not made for that. Now your speed with ball is a 80. Your speed is a 87, so you're gonna have slippery off ball on gold. Pit dodger is gonna be on bronze, and on ball minutes gonna be on bronze. Once you get everything up to an 85, it will go up to silver. None of this with the strength even matter. Don't even look at that. Now with your vert, you are going to have pogo stick on gold, and you will have posterizer on silver. You can use a badge on perch. You can use a badge perk to make it go higher, or you could just add more attributes with a cap breaker to the individual departments, such as for pogo stick or the off ball menace. Now, as you see, we got Eddie Jones, and we have Jimmy Butler, and we have a 3-point high flyer ball hawk, which is a unique build. I see a lot of two-way 3-pointer ball hawks or two-way high flying ball hawks, but I rarely see a 3-point high flying ball hawk. And like, since I have this build, I am gonna keep this duck off to like season 2 or season 3. Right now, I am trying to get my main build to legend. I also have a power forward in the making. So you know, teamwork makes the dream work, and we should be able to switch out builds for the other person to get some playing time. If you understand what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Now with the cap breakers, as you can see, I have 4 of them right now. Don't worry about it, you'll get yours when you get yours. But with the cap breakers, if you look, you could make your steals to a 98, making it a legend, or you could add on to your perimeter and make it to a 90 that could give you also great perimeter defense. Will it help you go against those 7-4 bit man? I don't think so. The game too glitchy. You can add on to your speed. It can become a speed demon. You can add on to your vert. You can add on to your mid range. Your three ball is completely max out. You can go to your driver dunk or your driving layup to make that greater. You can even add on to your standard dunk. Should you add on to your standard dunk? You can. There's nothing wrong with having bronze rise up because it would be wonderful under the paint. The thing is, you have to worry about the builds that have high fly denier, especially if they running at you fast because they go get the animation to slap your shit. But you see the build, you see the uniqueness of it, you see what cap breakers that is available for the build. The reason why I make builds, I show the cap break because I want you to know that you should be making a build for the future, not just for the now. Because a lot of people will make an old powerful build, and when it comes to the cap breakers, they can't put on what they want. And now you got a build that is a one-trick pony. Even though you might score 30 or 40 points a game, you may not have great defense. It all depends on how you want to do things. Now with this build, you could also add on to the playmaking to make this a secondary ball handler, so the point guard to get open. And again, it's your boy Hooligan Carnage, back again with a great build. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Also follow me on Twitch and also look up for my kick. Link will be in the description. And to next time, one.